Folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you want to reach the show, how do you do that? You call 706-889-9700 or you text the show 706-889-9700. Tell us what you think about our discussion today with the Minister of Truth, Derek Grayson, and also my opening monologue there. Also, you can send me an email, chief@fetchernews.com, and follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Don't forget our YouTube channel, FYNTV Fetcher News YouTube. Go on there and be a subscriber today. And anytime we post new videos on there, you will get an update there.
Hang on a second.
What?
What do you have on your desk?
I'm glad you asked. What do I have on my desk? Well, first, I was up, let me say this. First of all, you interrupted my roll, but I can get back on a roll at any time.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, but anyhow, we go to Union County on Fridays. I'm glad she asked. We go to Union County on Fridays to the Union County Farmers Market. And we do a show, Trash to Treasures, or Trash and Treasures, or whatever it may be, for 1 hour from 11:30 to 12:30. Well, then we pack up on Friday, right? And you leave first. I always go into the cannery. Now, the Union County Cannery is right behind the Union County Farmers Market. So I always go say hello to some people, and I go in the cannery. So I went in the Union County Cannery there at the Farmers Market last Friday while you were traveling down 515, and I have some canned potatoes right here, 2 cans just waiting. I have some beans, some canned beans right here from the cannery, Union County. I have spicy. Now, Mickey made this. Mickey Cummins made this right here. Mickey canned all this. And I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to put you on the spot a minute. Mickey canned all of this, the potatoes, the beans. And Mickey made Cummings up there at the Union County Farmers Market at the cannery this spicy vegetable soup. So I can't wait to get into that. Now, the nice lady that you keep asking if she has a key to get into the office up there, do you know her name?
Which one? There's a couple.
No, there's not. There's one. She works there. She's the one lady that works there that had to let you in the office, in and out.
The lady last week, I don't remember, but there is one other girl.
No. Okay, see, I knew you didn't know that. Anyhow, whatever her name may be, and my sincere apology that Amanda should know it for me.
Oh my gosh.
This is tomato basil soup. Tomato basil soup. Last but not least, I feel like I'm doing the Home Shopping Network? Okay, last but not least, off the map bees and body. Okay, off the map bees and body. This is my bar soap. Now, I've told you about my bar soap. If you could smell me now, there's that saying, if you could see me now. If you could smell me right now, you would be ordering a case of this soap. Off the map bees. It's the only soap I use now, Amanda. I mean, can't you tell a difference?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, that's what I have on my desk. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, good morning from the office. It is time for the Trump president's Twitter. Some mornings, some days it's a diamond, some days it's coal. Hope and change in Alabama coal mine. Okay, here we go. 41 minutes ago, the President of the United States tweeted out, great Republican election results last night. So far, we have the team. We won 8 for 9 in special elections red wave. Now, Kobach, the Secretary of State in Kansas, has been declared the winner, okay? The winner, and will be running for Senate, right? Yeah, be running for Senate there in Kansas. And Kobach is the winner against the sitting governor, okay? Or he'll be running for governor. Yeah, whatever. I'll get it straight in a minute. So great win. That's 41 minutes ago. Let's see. 29 minutes ago, the President of the United States said, people who enter the United States without permission are illegal aliens, and illegal aliens should be treated the same as people who enter the U.S. illegal. Chuck Schumer in 2009, before he went left and haywire, should be treated as people who enter the U.S. illegal. Chucky Schumer, okay, he did that one. Let's see. Congratulations to Leah Volkmer of Wisconsin on a great win last night. You beat a very tough, good competitor and will make a great, fantastic senator after winning in November against someone who has done very little. You have my complete and total endorsement. Okay. Leah, Trump supporter. How is that playing? Okay. And they're wanting to tell you every day, how will this play in the general election? And then we have congratulations to Brian Steele on, is it Style? Okay, I don't know. On a wonderful win last night. Let's see, you will be. Donald, watch the typing. You will be replacing a great guy in Paul Ryan, okay? And your win in November will make the entire state of Wisconsin very proud. You have my complete and total endorsement. Likes to give out that complete. No room. Complete and total, okay? 8 minutes ago, Scott Walker is very special and will have another great win in November. He has done a fantastic job as governor of Wisconsin and will always have my full support and endorsement. No, Scott didn't get a complete and full. He just got full. I wonder if there's something underlying there. I wonder how many people in the media are analyzing that now, that Scott Walker did not get the complete. But he got his full support and endorsement from the President of the United States, Scott Walker. Jeff Johnson. Let's see, did we talk about him earlier? I think so. Jeff Johnson of Minnesota had a big night in winning the Republican nomination for governor against a very strong and well-known opponent. Thanks for all of the support you showed me. You have my complete and total endorsement. See, there's complete and total. He used different words with Scott Walker. I'm for sure they're over at MSNBC now. I'm for sure Don Lemon and all those bright guys over there are trying to figure out why Scott Walker didn't get complete in his endorsement. Anyhow, Jeff Johnson, remember County Commissioner Jeff Johnson of Minnesota had a big night against who? Tim Pawlenty, that called President Trump unhinged, okay? Former governor, Republican governor of Minnesota, against a very strong and well-known opponent. Thanks for all of the support you showed me. You have my complete and full endorsement. You will win in November. Now, let me tell you something here in Minnesota, if this guy wins, first of all, put up Pawlenty. Pawlenty's the machine. Pawlenty's former governor. Pawlenty's establishment. Pawlenty had the money. Pawlenty had the bank account. This guy had the cash. He had the moolah, okay, to do this. Now put up the other guy. He had President Trump, very little moolah, and Pawlenty against Trump. This guy not against Trump. Pawlenty, plenty of moolah. This guy, no moolah. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just telling you, better pay attention. The red wave is in, and it's coming to break down the blue wall. You want to talk about wall? Okay. They are going to be yelling, build a wall soon. The Democrats will be yelling, build a wall soon. All right. We just had that one a minute ago. What are you doing? Retweeting? The president's putting them back out as fast as he can. Okay. So that is the Twitter deck this morning. You know, this lady, and I just want to say this before I go to break. Can you find her, what's her name? Alexandria, what's her name? Can you get me a pic of Cortez? Or what is she, Ortego? Or is she a taco? Or is she, what is she? What's her full name? Does anybody know out there?
Her last name is Cortez.
Huh?
Her last name is Cortez. Why do we have to do the entire name every single time?
I don't know why people do it.
It's Alessandria Cortez.
Okay,
but no, I mean, people do the whole name. I'm just wondering, why do we have to do the entire 3-name name?
I'm wondering, did I ask you to get a picture?
Yes, you did.
So I'm wondering, are you just killing time?
I'm on it.
Well, I didn't know if you were just talking to me, if you forgot I asked to get a picture.
Talking. Working
Holy smokes, what the hell? School's back. School's back. Your children are in the classroom. You will start reading this year more than ever of not the classic classroom antics, but the not pledging allegiance, not allowing your child to wear a certain t-shirt, talking down about Trump in the middle of the class, gun control, list goes on, list goes on, list goes on. School is back. But you know, I want to make this comment before I go to break to wrap up the show. If she could ever get a picture of this lady, there's only 700. Just pop it in there, all right? Oh, I could tell I'm in trouble now.
No, I was waiting for the moment when you said you were ready for that picture. But
yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, but here's the thing, folks. I'm amazed. This is one of those days where could I just get the show over with? I've got, like, it's 9:20. Can I just push this clock to 10 o'clock? Push it out. Push the show out to 10. Shut the hell up and not say something that could upset somebody. Could I do that? But no, it's not possible, okay? So what I'm doing here, I love to hear Americans go crazy over socialism. I love it. I love to hear the media and now the people that consider themselves conservatives, okay, going crazy over socialism, all right? And they're going crazy over this lady and Democrat socialist, which they all are. It's something I want you to listen for. There's two things I want you to take away, America. We are in the fight for our lives to save this country. Period. No other way to look at it. A fight for our lives to save this country. We do not agree with socialism because obviously we know it does not work. As soon as you diminish a human being's interest in wanting to move forward in life, there won't be enough producers that have the ambition to move forward in life to support the ones that won't get off their ass. So we know it doesn't work, okay? That socialism brings down the producers and it doesn't bring up the people they wanted. It just brings down the producers. And that being said, but we all are taken by this lady that is a socialist. And there's two things. She wants Medicare, she wants free health care for all. Watch what happens when free health care for all is brought up. It's never said that free health care for all would diminish it's not never, but it's not really the narrative out there that free health care for all would diminish the service or level of care. That's not really discussed, that all of a sudden an open heart surgery would not be open heart surgery anymore. It would just take longer to get to it because everybody has it, the health care or whatever. So the level of care is not so much talked about, although we know, don't yell, yes, but it's not so much. Every time we talk about health care for all, the first thing that's said on the Republican side, how do we pay for it? Now, this beauty here, well, you know, it's one of them Trump. This lovely beauty right here on the screen says just the wall. Don't build the wall and you can take the money. Well, you know, walls $12 billion, and this is going to cost $1 trillion or whatever. So I guess we can make the down payment according to this lovely beauty with the money we're going to use to spend on the wall. So, but the thing that continues to come back is, how do we pay for it? We ask, how do we pay for it? You live in a good part of socialism today. And you accept it for some reasons because it may be a benefit to you in some way. You're not ready to go full-throated in on socialism, either am I. I don't care for it at all. I'm a capitalist, a greedy capitalist, a nasty greedy capitalist. I mean, I know all the names I've been called. I believe you get up and you go to work and you work hard all day and you try to make as much money as you can, honestly and ethically, and you put it in your pillowcase. Now you put it in the bank or whatever. But we are living in a percentage of the country that is socialism already, but it benefits us. Folks, school is serving our children breakfast. Yes, school. School is serving our kids lunch. School is sending something home, or many people are putting things together that send something home from school, the government school, for your children to eat after school. So school is serving your kids breakfast this morning. School is serving your kids lunch. And school, at school, somehow, some way, if you need it or want it, they'll send you something home to eat. Schools, districts, there's districts that are actually looking at and doing pilot programs on daycares. You gave the government your children. I don't like this lady. I think this lady is as wacky and as kooky as they come. But I think this lady is a lot of the product. See, we're upset when we get to the end of the assembly line and we see we don't like the car that was built. This is the end of the assembly line. We don't like the car that was built. But we feed them breakfast, we feed them lunch, we feed them supper or whatever. We want to put them in daycare through government schools. We gave the government our kids at an early age. They got their breakfast this morning. All right? Sent them off to college. Got their meal plan from the school. Got a meal ticket. Are you picking up the theme? That's who feeds me? Your damn kids are starting out from breakfast all the way through the day, and then they end up in college and they get their meal ticket and they want free college. And guess what? There's an old saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you. But yet, the outrage over a socialist. I would think you would be outraged about some other things. I'm your host, VKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I'm going to take a brief break and we're going to come back and wrap up the show.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Days ahead. It's Truck Month at Dave's Chevrolet in Jasper, and we're giving you a payload of savings. Now save up to $13,000 off new Silverado Crew Cab LT, and with Dave's Payment Vacation, make no payments for 90 days. Or save up to $7,400 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox. It's Truck Month in the mountains. See Dave's Chevrolet in Jasper today, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer.
Better days ahead, Dave's Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
This is lemongrass soap. All right. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. It is Wednesday. It's 9:34 on the East Coast. I always wanted to say that. 9:33 on the East Coast. And it's August. The ragweed is starting to come out, as Amanda says. The mornings are a little cooler. Evenings are a little cooler. Can't wait for September. I like that September. Do you like those September evenings?
I sure do.
I love a September evening.
I am the pumpkin spice fall queen. So
I didn't ask you your damn coffee preference, okay?
Move over.
I didn't ask you that. I said September evenings. Has nothing to do with no damn pumpkin spice.
Said yes.
Well, leave it at that.
Everything about it. Yes, yes, yes.
So anyhow, you know what I like? I like September in Chicago, but I'm afraid to go. I'm serious. September in Chicago is absolutely beautiful. The nights are cool. You get out there, you can. I'm afraid to go though. But then again, I am white, and and I'm not going in the gang areas. And if you're white and you don't go in the gang areas, I mean, who is really caring about those people, right? There you go. Anyhow, God knows the piece of garbage that they call a mayor. This is a great story, okay? Is it Raymond Noodles? Is that how you pronounce it? Raymond Noodles? You should go to the flea market this weekend. The period of the July 27th through August 3rd across Fayette County came with 3 burglaries, 5 entered autos, a motorcycle theft, and the theft of a trailer containing nearly $100,000 of ramen noodles. The sheriff, the sheriff Barry Babb, a 53-foot trailer containing $98,000 worth of ramen noodles freight was stolen between July 25th and August 1st from a trailer parked at a convenience store in Georgia Highway 85 North. Babb said the trailer had permission to be parked at the location, adding that it had been secured at the time of the theft. $100,000 worth of these noodles. So now we know what a tractor trailer load of them's worth, right? A tractor trailer load of ramen noodles. The college kids are freaking out, right? So, that being said, moving right along, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let me just tell you, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, means at 8:30, we'll have Carla's Corner. You don't want to miss Carla's Corner every Thursday morning at 8:30. Right after this show here at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, don't miss Instant Replay with Dave Garner. Instant Replay with Dave Garner. And this is really the best sports show in North Georgia. This thing is really getting fired up. And I'll tell you why it's getting fired up, because football is happening. Sports are taking place. Fall sports are in full swing now in the high schools. And we got it cover to cover. And that's on Instant Replay with Dave Garner here at 10 o'clock. This Friday night, our game of the week, the Team FYN Sports game of the week this Friday night is none other than season opener. We always hit this one, is Fannin Gilmer. So Fannin Rebels and Gilmer Bobcats season opener. It is our Team FYN Sports Game of the Week, means I will be going to that one. That's one I'm going to Friday night. We will be tweeting out if you want to follow highlights, scores that's going on throughout the game. If you're a Fannin Rebel fan or a Gilmer Bobcat fan, you can follow us at Team FYN Sports on Twitter. Also find our Instagram page, Team FYN Sports, and Team FYN Sports Facebook, but we'll be on the sideline Friday night. That is our game of the week. We'll also be covering pickings, and I'll leave all the sports talk up to the guys at 10 o'clock. So that is happening, and then Friday we'll have the All-Star Political Panel. I found out last night Jane will be back Friday morning. Bruce will be out of town, but Rick heading up the political all-star political panel there, is working, negotiating contracts now with a new special guest. I don't know. We'll just say that. So if you would ever want to be a part of the All-Star Political Panel, you send us a message at 706-889-9700. See if we can't get you on the panel for Fridays between 8:30 and 9:30. Okay. Before we leave, let's see. There's got to be some other things I wanted to say. Tomorrow's Thursday. We know that. Today is Wednesday. Trying to figure out what day it is. I would like for you to do me a favor. Start going to fetchyournews.com and start clicking on the different websites, meaning White County and Lumpkin County and Dawson County and Towns County, especially Towns right now. Highlight that one and look around a little bit. We have a lot going on, and we're covering a lot of news in North Georgia. And what I'm really asking you is to share it with your friends. That's how we have grown here for 9 years, is asking you, share this with your friends. They're going to really enjoy it. Fetchyournews.com. Okay, if you are, let's go, let me pull some pictures here. Let's go with, I'm going to give you the names, okay? I want training camp. No, wait, don't do it yet. I want training camp. Then I want training camp 2. Then I want Judge Backus. You got it? And Georgia Baby. That'll be the ones I want right now, okay? So, yesterday, this Judge Backus, all right there she is. She let, Judge Backus said, although she was concerned by troubling facts, prosecutors didn't mention any specific threat they posed to the community. Now, we can read the entire article. The 5 adults found at the compound included the 5 names, okay? Prosecutors claim that the men were training children to shoot up schools, and the women were driving them across state lines to receive advanced training. When officers arrived to arrest whatever their name is, they found him armed with an AR-15 patterned rifle with 4 handguns, including one hidden in his pocket. They were all accused of child abuse and related charges due to the 11 malnourished children they were keeping at the compound. Now, for weeks, they screamed, the white elite media, the black elite media, the Lester Holt types, I don't know, I just got in trouble, right? Media. They all said, we can't get into these compounds. They used the words compounds. We can't get into these compounds where the children are being kept, where they are hidden away from us. We cannot see the effect. We cannot see. They did hours on TV of these children that were ripped from their mother's arms. The mental abuse, how these children that have been ripped, not American citizens, people that have illegally come across the border, they spent hours telling you that these children would require mental therapy for the rest of their life. They would require help. There would be needs. These kids were scarred for life. It was daily. Minka Brzezinski cried and said, oh, we can't see the little girls. The fake, phony pictures of the baby screaming that had been ripped from the mother. The phony pictures of the children in cages like a dog, Amorosa, a.k.a. Amorosa. It was horrifying. It was a disgrace. It was a scar on this country. The world is talking about us. Children reaching our border, just wanting a better life. But yet this president does not care. Serenity now. Serenity now. Where is the media on this? Where is the outrage over this judge? Remember, it was a judge just last week that demanded a plane be turned around. Bring that damn kid back. Why, they haven't had their due process. And we must have due process. Bring that damn plane back to this country now. Where is the outcry? When officers arrived to arrest Walla Halla Bing Bang, they found him armed with AR-15s. Where's the Parkland gang? What's their names, Amanda?
Honestly, like, I don't even remember. It's such a distant memory.
His name was David...
Bog?
Right.
David Bog. Hold on.
No.
David Bog? Can't even...
It was something.
God, they're just...
AR-15s. They were accused of child abuse and related charges due to the 11 malnutrition children they were keeping at the compound. Walla Halla whatever Jr. is also accused of abducting his son, who was in legal custody of the mother. So when he abducted the son, he ripped the child from the mother's arms. I want to do it in MSNBC fashion. I want to do it the way Minka would say it. He ripped this child from his mother's arms. Put up the baby. Who was in legal custody in the mother from Clayton County, Georgia. Okay? On December 17th, though, that charge is in Georgia and was seemingly not considered in the local case. The child is dead. The child on my screen is dead. We're worried about Omarosa getting a book deal and making millions. These people can't wait to get her on the show. His remains were identified, found buried on the property. According to the deceased child's mother, she said he was going to take his son to have an exorcism. According to the public defender, the father tried to heal the child, who had numerous health issues, by reading passages from the Quran. Okay? On the other hand, prosecutors pointed out that he was denying his child medicine. Okay? Prosecutors also said the malnutritious children rescued at the camp stated that the child died in February, and they were told by adults at the camp that whatever his name is would be resurrected as Jesus. The child would be resurrected as Jesus and would guide them concerning which corrupt institutions to attack. The head guy is also related to the imam, his father, I can't pronounce his names, who is a Brooklyn area Muslim leader with political ties to the Democrat Party and to a number of Islamic organizations, including the Council on American Islamic Relations. The senior is also unindicted co-conspirator in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, which killed 6 and injured 1,000. Where's the outcry? Why? Because it's Muslim? Why? Because it's connected to the World Trade Center bombing? Or why? because there's a connection back to the Democrat Party? Why? Where's the outcry? Well, while Republicans are supposedly connected to white supremacy. Yeah. While Republicans and Donald Trump believe in hate speech and believe in hate and racial divide and white supremacy and all of the things the media tries to create that Republicans are attached to. But this judge put her name up, put her up, the judge, allowed the gang, put them up, the group, whichever one, I don't care, the group, this judge allowed this group to go free that killed this child here, tied to the Democrats. And the statement the judge made, Judge Backus said that although she was concerned, now how the hell do you get concerned, you damn whack job, when you got a dead kid, you got 11 malnourished kids, you've got proof in front of you they were training these children to attack schools. He had AR-15s, all right, and several guns. The baby is dead, all right. Although she said there were concerns about troubling facts, prosecutors didn't mention any specific threat they pose to the community. We actually need a push to remove some of these judges, period. Let me see what else I have on this. Let's see. We talked about that. We talked about Keith Ellison. Talked about the MyPillow guy. Okay. One more thing. Talking about racial divide, ripping children from their parents. There's a lot of talk, all right, about these NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. The media is going crazy over NDAs. They are running a news cycle all day about NDAs. Donald Trump uses non-disclosure agreements. Why you have to sign one in his business? You had to sign one in the campaign. You had to sign one in the White House, non-disclosure agreements. Folks, they're not uncommon. They're not as uncommon as you would think. Now, if you have the average job, and please don't take me wrong by saying average job, but if you got somewhere you're going, you're punching in this morning, you're running the forklift, you're loading trucks, and you're going to punch out this afternoon, we need you, we thank you, we appreciate you, but you probably didn't sign an NDA because, hey, nothing's seen, nothing to go out and say. It's not uncommon non-disclosure agreements throughout the business world, campaigns, and in the White House. It's not that uncommon, all right? So quit letting these elite white and black people on these news media act like, oh my God, look what they're doing. Look what they're forcing people to do. It's not uncommon. What about the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement in the inner city? Let's take the black communities of Chicago where the murders and the shooting has run rampant. Let's go with Rahm Emanuel, this disgraced piece of garbage for a mayor. Okay? Rahm Emanuel right here, all right, a piece of garbage. They said to the gangs, hey, could you do us a favor? Tell your buddies just to put their guns down. Just tell your buddies put the guns down. Piece of garbage, this man is, okay? Now, here is a mother and father, okay, who have lost their child, finding out There's 13 dead, 72 shot. Tears are rolling down their faces. They happen to be black people. They're not, they're in the right downtown. Al Sharpton's not down there marching with him because he's afraid his fat, skinny ass is going to get shot. Okay? Where's Al with the bullhorn? Where's Al with these families? They're not in Ferguson. This mom and dad's not in Ferguson. They didn't lose their child because their thug child went in and pulled a gun on a grocery clerk. They didn't lose their child and have Al Sharpton come in. They didn't jump on cars yesterday. They are crying because they lost their child to these gangs and this violence in the inner city with illegal guns. They're not legal. You can't trace them because these thug gangs don't buy illegal guns. So they want to take your guns. They want you not to have a gun, and criminals will have the guns. And Rahm Emanuel says, boys, can you just put your guns down? Tell your buddies to stop. They're crying. Well, let me tell you something. They're sending officers in asking questions, but there's a different kind of NDA there, a non-disclosure agreement. It's because they want to live. So when you start through these communities where these gangs are shooting kids and people are afraid, go start asking questions and see how many witnesses you can find. You can't find them. Why don't the media talk about that non-disclosure agreement within inner cities, that they don't give up the gangs because they're afraid for their life? You jackasses. Oh, man, I got to go. Anyhow, we'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. It is now time for North Georgia's best, greatest, fastest growing, #1 sports show with Dave Gardner, your host. Instant replay right after these messages. Stay tuned. Take us out of here.